Hello and welcome back everyone to a new episode of our Thief Gold Let's Play series. As always, my name is SneakyBot and we're still on mission 5. We are in the Thieves Guild and what we still need to do is get Randall's Sapphire Vase, 2000 gold worth of loot, and then get back out. So last episode we found the bracelet over here in Ruben's house, and now we're going to get the key from Ruben because 2 or 3 episodes ago we did go into Donald's house to get Randall's vase, but we realized we didn't have the key to the safe. So let's go get the key and then get out. Oh, door is locked. Let's pick the lock then. Where do we have our lock picks? There, not this one. There we go, that one works. So yeah, hopefully if everything goes according to plan, we will finish mission 5 in this episode. That is, if I can actually manage to select the lockpicks that I need. Okay, door is open, and we are not hearing any guards, which is great. Ah, torture chamber. Nice. Lovely. I would have thought that thieves weren't that into torture, but apparently they are. Okay, let's see which way we need to go. We came from here, I think, yeah, because we came specifically from here because we knocked out these 2 civilians. Does this one have something? No, he didn't have a coin purse. Okay, here we go. Got to love these empty stone halls, which make footsteps all the louder. Ah, a carcass, or more likely a rib cage. Oh yeah, there's a spider in here. This is basically the dungeons, and we can see here there's a spider. A big, fat spider. Ah. Looking ugly and making too much noise. You don't have to kill it though. I don't think it has anything. Wait, okay. Is it actually going to get through that door? Wait, let's see if we can actually shoot it with something, like a broadhead arrows. Because I don't want it to bug out and get through that door. Okay, it's dead. Nice. Blessed silence has returned. And now we can open the door and see if there's anything actually of value in this cell. I doubt it, but let's see. Alright, nothing. Just another carcass. Can we get past this spider? No? Did we just manage to lock ourselves in? No. Come on. There we go, Garrett. Good. Alright. Let's see, is there anything in here? I mean, we do remember that in this game most of the rooms actually do have... Oh, mine. Whew, that was close. We might have died. Something useful in them. So as we saw here, this room did have a mine, but that was sneakily placed. It looks almost like the stone tiles, so we might have gotten ourselves killed if we had stepped on it. But luckily we didn't. We can also hear a guard on the first floor here. And that's electric light, so we can't turn it off. Oh, we are here in the shadows. We can have a look and wait. Technically we could make all of this dark by closing or by putting out the fire. There we go, that's the guard. Let's be quiet, 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 quiet. Okay, great. We managed to knock him out. Let's take you away here and put you down somewhere where your companions can't see you that well. Oh, there's a secret entrance to this room. Let's put out that fire. Oh, another guard who decided to walk out of the room, but we know that he's coming, so let's just wait until he comes back. While we wait, we can check out if the room has anything of value in it. Doesn't look like it though, but you never know.
I'm getting too jumpy.
Ah, he apparently saw something or heard something, because he commented that. Okay. While we wait, what we can actually talk about, since there's been quite a few announcements on the interwebs, if some of you people have followed that, regarding old classic games getting new content to them. So we got a new announcement in, well, not super new, because it was like in end of December for Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire getting multi-classing, something that was missing in the first Pillars of Eternity, but that people did really like. Also, other nostalgic aimed game announcements were obviously the impending launch in 2018 of the System Shock reboot or remake, which I'm super excited about. System Shock also being produced by the very same guys, or was produced by the very same guys that produced Thief, Looking Glass Studios, this game. So I'm excited to see what the new vision of System Shock has in store. Hopefully it's going to be slightly bit better than the Thief reboot. Yes, I did get tired of waiting around there. Let's hope that that doesn't bite us in the ass. There's a civilian. But I do think that at least in the last 5 years we've started to see this idea of that nostalgia in gaming can be monetized, especially with Kickstarters like Torment's Tides of Numenera, which was launched last year. We had Pillars of Eternity, obviously. The MMO sphere tried to catch on with that, with plenty of Kickstarters trying to recreate Age of Camelot. We had, and this is like 5 years ago and stuff. We had Wildstar. EverQuest Next was a thing briefly before it was cancelled. So it's interesting to see how much of that is still going to there's a guard coming, going to be actually become games, and what type of games they're going to become. Is this just going to be a marketing fad? I don't hope so, because I do like my classic games. But what I think the Thief reboot at least taught us was that we should be open to the idea that these are not going to be like 100% our...
I've got you covered, Tapper!
Where is our... There we go. Okay. Sorry. We had to deal with that guard first. That these are not going to be, you know, recreations of our dear old games, but just nods to them, and hopefully also acknowledgements that there was some form of good design going on back then in terms of how certain ideas or stories were being paced. For instance, what I really hope that this new surge of stealth-like games, like with System Shock or Prey being a new game, but also harkening back to something like System Shock does, is that we start going away more from the there's a guard, stealth assassin type.
You won't stay hidden for long, Tapper.
And into the more what Thief is like, pacifist type stealth games. Let's see where that guard is though. Oh, he's there. This might be it for us. He might come in here and kill us. Let's take our last flash bomb out in case he does try and do that. Okay. Nope, that didn't work. We need to quick save here. Alright. We will not go into the...
You got any idea what we do to unwelcome guests?
Bathroom here. We will go in here instead.
There's a killer about! Don't let your guard down!
And then we can try and...
You won't stay hidden for long, Tapper.
Get him when he goes into the bathroom. Yes, 90s AI, very predictable, though sometimes their behavior does change when you reload. Like here. No? Ah, we got him. Good old door clipping. Managed to hit him just before he saw us. Let's loot all of this. Nice. And let's go here into this room. There is another guard out and about. No idea where though. I can just hear him. I do like the suspense that the sound creates, as I've told you many times before. But it's a very nice use of sound as an element, and it's sad that some games have started to get rid of it. I mean, it's still there in, say, something like Dishonored 2 and Dishonored 1, but especially in Dishonored 2, what I remember was that the sound, while probably being more realistic, because it was lower, it actually didn't create this atmospheric effect that it does here in Thief, and it also, as a mechanic, made it incredibly hard for you to actually know where people were in terms of you on the map, or that people were out and about, and how far they might be away from you.
We're gonna have fun gutting you, boy.
Oh. Somebody saw us? No?
He's gone.
Okay, he's saying I'm gone. That's good. Let's go into the dark.
When I
here.
find you, I'm gonna take my time with you.
Yep. And I mean, I understand that for something like Dishonored, which is, in my opinion, less of a stealth game in the vein of Thief, and more a stealth game in the way of something like Assassin's Creed, because I mean it has a solid and really fun combat system, where the idea is to actually kill your opponent, or at least that's a legitimate way of solving the situation. That you might not want to, you know, encourage the stealthy type of gameplay that much. By stealthy type of gameplay here, I mean the Thief type of gameplay where you're not seen. So when I did my whole, oh, let's not kill anyone, let's not even be seen, like ghost playthrough of Dishonored 2, that was one of the big stumbling blocks for me, is that I couldn't hear where people were, or whether there were actually enemies about, and then it became much more of a, let's go into this room, fail and be seen, reload, and now I know that there's someone in here, so I know how to react. And that was a bit of a shame. It wasn't the end of the world, but it could have been handled better in my opinion. Now we know there's a civilian here because of how... Oh, there she is. Because she noted that we did...
I don't...
Oh, damn it. Ooh, that guard almost saw us. Because she did
What was
notice...
that I heard? I heard that. Stay where you are.
That we shot the... Oh no. We need to reload here, because we're going to die otherwise. Let's
Thought I saw
slowly.
something. You're not one of us.
Ah, no. Let's go.
Maybe
here.
if you weren't such... I got you now, Tapper.
Oh, really? Somehow he's... Alright, good. We managed to escape that. Okay. We can see here that this room has a secret door over there. We will use it later, but first I just want to make sure that we've gotten all the loot from this level, if at all possible, and that patrolling bowman doesn't end up being the end of us. Alright, there's some loot. Bit more loot. There's a chest here. What shall we hope for to get from the chest? I mean, I'd like a flash bomb, I think. We could use another flash bomb. I mean, water arrows as well, because I've gotten a bit wasteful regarding
I got you
those.
now, Tapper. Ha! That tickles!
Let's see if we can't
That tickles!
dance around him and then hit him,
That tickles!
or knock him out at least.
Ha! That tickles!
Don't think that that's going to happen.
That tickles! Ha! Guards, it's Garrett! Get him! That tickles!
Let's...
Ha!
No, okay, we need to reload here because he's going to alert the others. And now, here. And here. And then we will take out a blackjack and hit him when he comes through this door. Yes, we're going to cheat a bit because we know that he's probably going to come through here. Let's see, can we hide a bit better? No. Okay, now he's coming through. There we go. Perfect. It's almost as we knew he would come. Well, we did know. But poor guy was completely overwhelmed. And now we can hope for our flash bomb. Here. And let's open this. Oh, something valuable. Not a flash. Oh, damn it. That was a waste of a mine. Let's see, can we pick it up or will we kill ourselves? We can probably not pick it up. Let's hope that there's no more patrols coming into this room. Because I don't want someone to step on that mine and fail us the mission because they died. Let's see what's in here. Oh, a lord's room. At least a more luxurious bed than the bunks that the guards have. There you go, that was something valuable. How much valuable stuff do we have? We need 330 more. And obviously I've forgotten to set my timer again, so at some point arbitrarily I will just decide that probably 20 minutes have passed. And I will just cut the episode. Okay. What's in here? Oh, this is outside. We don't need to go there. Yeah, because that was the bowman that we did take out that was patrolling here. Let's go where he came from and see if we cannot find something valuable in here. So we've got these two doors that are locked. Let's open them. Come on, there we go. Alright, and new lockpick. So I do think that the key is obviously on like floor 2 or 3, at least like the top floor. Whichever the top floor is, it's going to be there. The door didn't quite open there. But we will first loot the bottom floor here. Let's see, did they hide anything? No. Okay, nothing in here. Or nothing that I could perceive. Alright, this is locked as well. Let's open it. First with the triangle lockpick. And now with the square one. And let's back away a bit so that the door actually opens fully. There we go. Another storage room. Is there anything interesting in here? There is. What's that? A diamond. We did find something. I think that was a fire arrow. Probably. Yeah, I think it looks like it was a fire arrow. Alright. Here you can see that the stone masonry is a bit different compared to the rest of the wall, so strong indication that that's a false door. And here we can see that book lights up, so we can open this doorway. And now I am going to call this an episode here. So I will see you in the next one. Thanks once again for watching. As always, I've been Sneaky Bart, and you have been awesome. In the next episode, we will go into this room with the clearly snoring guard and continue the mission. Hopefully that will be the last episode of this mission, so we can finally progress the story a bit more. But until then, as always, if you did like the channel, do give me a like, do subscribe if you feel like it, and also do share the word regarding the channel's existence. Bye bye.